Malphon, I see you overcome the wild and make peace with death. The hidden aspect of an ancient god king, Gilgamesh. All set.
Look, I've got that big gun in my jaw. Nice. I'm alive.
Well, time to go get killed again.
The infernal arms are sealed away for a reason, boy. Your curiosity exceeds your common sense. But heed my words. You stay away from those accursed things.
I'll be sure to say hello. That feels better. I can take it. Let's see.
I am impressed that you were able to procure a specimen out from the flowing currents here in my domain, with nothing but a simple instrument. I shall look forward to your subsequent attempts.
I'd like to see more options.
Very well.
Ringers. More coming. That's something. I know you're out there, fish. There. Hellfish. Tch. Lord Uncle Zeus.
Nephew, I wanted to mention, it was odd how by every account you'd come quite close to breaking free from there at last of late, only to be abruptly cut off from our contact. I suppose having suffered some ill fate? Perhaps your realm's guardian, Cerberus, is even deadlier than reputed.
A curse of chaos has expired.
Hello, hello. Look here, Baldy. Prince Zed himself has come to visit us.
Does Baldy really keep you company? Personally, I would resent a giant boulder that keeps tumbling back down a hill after I push it all the way up there.
Oh, Baldy's not so bad. I mean, he's a good listener, a good shoulder to lean on, doesn't wield a whip. I rightly can't complain. Good having company down here. You got it.
I'll take that.
Oh, but this is just too much for me, Your Highness. Thank you, really. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
How about you keep on helping me not die as quickly as I might have otherwise? Deal?
I'm glad that wasn't me.
Come get smashed to bits.
acquaintances with you? Oh, I sometimes forget that he's your uncle. His favor's well worth having, I assure you.
Well, gemstones, a little extra for Charon. Yes.
You got your hands on Malphon, the Twin Fists, I see. No ordinary weapon. Prone to fits of savagery quite unbecoming of a well-trained warrior. Then watch yourself and throw not caution to the wind.
Thanatos.
Thought I'd find you here. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with? Think you can beat me, Zag?
One way to find out.
You've no control at all.
What do we have here?
Enough. You've gotten stronger, Zag. Should be clear.
How very kind of you.
No one in our family can avoid taking sides forever, Zagreus. But you can take the more sensible side at least.
I hate to do this, Athena. Who else?
I'd say I've bickered with you quite enough for now, cousin. Let us continue down a more productive path.
Should help keep me going. I'm back, ladies.
You ready, Megara?
Tisiphone? Let's go.
She's powering up. Got her.
Electo's performance has been lacking as of late.
Next stop, Asphodel. Could try a different one. Go with that one. Nowhere to go but up. Good. Getting warmer. Going to enjoy this. On to the next one.
Could you do a little favor for me, cuz? My brothers, sisters, family, and whatnot, they're unaware I'm working with you here. It's no big deal, but let's keep it that way for now. All right? That's a bite. Another Slovak. Which boons are going to be? These witches again. Love it. Just getting started.
Remain exactly where you are. Fine. Help yourself.
Good enough. Olympus, I accept this message. Bone Hydra, I love what you've done with the place. Enough. I'll just tuck that away.
You crossed through all of
Which to
Underworld's
choose?
defenses.
Done. Nice and cool up here. Good for the health. A welcome sight.
Within the delicately hewn constructions of Elysium exist places of peace so utterly serene and absolute as mortal kind is seldom to experience during the average short and often painful coil.
Is this really as good as it gets for mortal kind? get.
How foolhardy of you.
Come and get it.
Idiots. There, on your hands. The weapons you call Malphon. They're just as I saw in my dream. Monstrous. Like me.
Former property of someone called Gilgamesh. The beastman he fought, Enkidu. You said they became friends. What said your dream about us on that front, sir?
It didn't say much. Only that we would fight. Just as that Gilgamesh and Enkidu once did. Maybe the outcome will be the same. Maybe it won't. We'll find out. Not finished. Enough. The might of Gilgamesh. I understand it now. But I won't make his friend's mistake. We'll fight again.
Cheers for the fight. In the name of Hades. Of the gods. Stronger still. Gemstones. Cheers, mate.
At last. What are those bestial gloves of yours, blackguard? Beginning to show more of your true and savage nature here, perhaps?
No. He bears the twin fists in the aspect of a king called Gilgamesh. That king, he too wrestled a beast-like man, who then became a friend. Maybe that's why I knew this fight would come.
What are you telling me, Asterius? Now is certainly not a good time for waxing philosophical, I think. And surely this King Gilgamesh of whom you speak is much more competent a fighter than this filth. You dare, blackguard! Either way, I shall crush you! Have at you! Artemis, I beg you, guide my spear!
Oh, your spirit will keep quivering inside. I shall return.
Finally. Look at this. To the surface. Check. The Temple of Sticks. Let's see here. got anything else? It's back? Scare me, tiny vermin. Right there. I am victorious. Pleasure doing business. All right, Lord Zeus. Chamber. Should I go fight some satyrs to get out of here? I'll take it. Ponder.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all three of its attentions toward the satyr sack.
I owe you one, boy. be right with you, Father. All right, we made it, Malphon. Appreciate you lending me the might of Gilgamesh.
Resorting to mere fisticuffs with me. Though how you got Malphon to look like that, I've no idea. Pray tell, whose monstrous claws are those? A manticore's?
These claws, I'll have you know, Father, belonged once to an ancient god king known as Gilgamesh. You ever meet?
Provided he was flesh and blood at some point, then he resides within my realm. Presumably within Elysium somewhere, sadly bereft of his manticore claws, thanks to you. Come, show me what they can do. Regis, I compel you to fight.
This.
We're not finished.
Come on.
Too slow.
Not so fast.
Let's see you run from this. Persuaded to go back, I see. It seems I was no match for you this time. I cannot remain.
Say hi to Hypnos for me. In my father's name.
The Underworld Prince is getting rather good at this, but let us say he perished anyhow.
I'm back. Huh.
I knew you could do it.
Congratulations, boy.
Nyx has a very steady presence, doesn't she? I want to say she hasn't changed a bit since before you were born, but I know that she's been through a lot.
She's always managed, and quite gracefully at that. Never seen her break a sweat over anything, even when I confronted her about you. Though you two seem closer than I realized, I think.
Well, your father isn't always the conversationalist, and Nyx, she was the first chthonic god I ever met. I suppose she welcomed having another lady about the house.
I'm sure she did. Father, have you ever considered that Orpheus might be much better as a court musician if you permitted him to see his muse again?
I have considered many possibilities, boy. And I trust Orpheus considered many possibilities before he signed away his rights to see his so-called muse when once he invaded my realm.
So you're forcing him to stay here for eternity just because he signed a contract with you?
Contracts with me are binding, until such time as they dig themselves out of the archives and tear themselves up. And I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Who knows? They might surprise you. I always meant to ask you, Orpheus. Where did you learn to sing like that? Was it really Apollo himself who taught you?
Oh, I learned from many different sources, Zagreus. That is, before all of my inspiration started coming from a single source. I credit my accomplishments to her, and to Apollo and the gods. And to considerable time spent practicing.
It certainly paid off.
Congratulations on your new responsibilities, my child. So you have reason to rise from here to the surface still.
It's more of a formality, I think. My responsibilities, such as they are, remain quite similar to those that got me to this point. But thank you, Nyx. It's strange to think that I can serve the house by trying to break from it time after time.
There can be no escape. Your father wishes that this reputation spread, so that the mortals in the Shades never attempt what you were able to achieve.
Well, it does beat standing around in my chambers aimlessly. And I dare say it feels rather good not to feel utterly incompetent for a change.
It is an honor to be working with you, child.
Likewise, Nyx.
We got off on the wrong foot from the start. Just what happens when you're born of Titan blood, I guess. It's for the best we haven't crossed paths much since.
But they're your sisters. I mean, they're family. You must have something in common, some way of, I don't know, seeing eye to eye.
You're more my sister than they are to me, Dusa. I don't always agree with Lord Hades, but I'm thankful that they're not permitted in this house.
Hey, look, I understand. I really do.
Michelle's doing all right. Here, you can have these, Chef. I'm much obliged. Too pricey for me. How about this, contractor? Think I've outgrown my other bed. Not that there's been a lot of time for sleep of late.
You do not need another blasted bed.
Work approved. A bit more mood lighting in the main hall is certainly in order, isn't it?
The light of Ixion is bright enough.
Why bother with such empty gestures, Zag? You've said you're getting out of here. Best focus on that and leave me be.
It's not an empty gesture, then. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself.
I saw the faded list of minor prophecies was requisitioned through the house contractor, Zagreus. Didn't take you for an agent of the fates.
Turns out I'm full of surprises, Thanatos. Though the three fates are your sisters, aren't they? Surprised you didn't requisition the list yourself.
Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Though, I don't know them at all. Keep only to themselves somewhere. Sometimes I wonder whether everything really is preordained or whether they're making all this up as they go.
I can hazard a guess. Pleasure doing business with you, Fates. Just what I always wanted.
With its just right softness and death-themed embroidery, the new bedding of Prince Zagreus is the envy of all those who wish to rest in peace.
Already bought it. No need to sell me on it, old man. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Less prattle, more battle, boyo. Give me all you got.